Okay, good afternoon, guys. YouTube, the people, the world. Anyway, just doing some yard stuff. So, 12 hours from now, 5 minutes, we had to get a new one of these because I think water got in there and corroded everything. So just testing it out. We have all the drip lines in here, or soakers, whatever you call them, and ended up running. This is just solid tube into these little soaker deals. Did a loop for soaker. Did a loop for soaker. Yeah, this one, it's already blown off twice on me. I ended up just cutting it because I think it got too flared out, and I turned the water pressure down. I think the water pressure was too high. So that one's working. Got drippy drips there. And then I see dripping there. Anyway. Alright guys, back to the video. Apparently it gets warm in California. Nobody even needs wood anymore. And I know it's not seasoned and whatever. Seasoned meaning dried out, ready for fire. Because it'll just smoke and probably will not do a fire. Anyway, had a buddy come over, the kid who bought my white long bed, kid from work. He came over and we cut these off, the whip brackets, the flag mounts. We cut that off, and yeah, they came off pretty good. So he came over at 9 o'clock in the morning, ran about, 5 sticks of this ER80 and about, a lot of this ER70. So he left. Just trying to put it away. Trying to put it away so it doesn't get moisture built on it and rust. Oh boy. So used some argon for sure, and yeah, used some rod. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me clean up. I'm scatterbrain. Forgive me. I'm a scatterbrain. But yeah, he used this welder, and he's got an Everlast AC/DC big TIG welder like this, but it's just strictly TIG, not TIG, stick, and plasma, not a multi-process. And this was his weapon of choice. I like the other cups personally. Take this out so it doesn't jack it up, but ran all day perfectly fine. Check out all his welds. Guy's a master welder. Very good welder. The guy who built this. Anyway, so these are my buddy's welds. My buddy Morgan's welds. Came out pretty nice. We'd have rosette, 4 holes here, 4 holes here into a metal sleeve. then you put this piece on there. And then check out his welds down here. He added those outside gussets. Came out really nice. I like it. I kept telling him I like it. He didn't believe me. I was like, man, it looks good. It looks good. I like your welds. He's like, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. But yeah, definitely learned I'm a better grinder than he is. He's definitely a better welder than me. Although he did say some of my welds on the cage, which cage is gone. He did say some of the welds on the cage looked pretty good. But he said some of them didn't look pretty good. So, anyway. Oh, man. Get bit by ants now. Already that time of year. Anyway, guys. Yeah, so he took the cage. We welded all the tabs. Welded the mirror tabs. The LED bar tab. The whip tabs. All the roof mount tabs. And I did not think the cage would come off. And because we had to spread, the wife and me, we had to spread this bar and that bar apart from each other, that way and that way. And yeah, so we got everything. He got everything else. All the little side gussets, the 4 little pieces I didn't weld. He got all those welded up. So now I bent these brackets back. These brackets were bent, so now they're good. We were using this angle finder for everything. Came in really handy. He did say he's gonna buy one because I think it's better than a level. But anyway, yeah, so we didn't use these tabs. He said these are too flimsy. I have to take this in to see if they can color match it. I'm gonna TIG weld these little brackets in, just the 2. And these are all the bolts for the cage and the roof. Sisters can go over here. He did find a couple of he did find this tool to be fancy. He liked it, I think. He mostly liked the angle grinder. And I don't know where it's at. He loved the little angle grinder. He might have, oh no, it's right there. I was gonna say, he might have stole it. And I would have been okay with it. I just bought another one. He was using this like it was water on a fire. He was loving it. So anyway, yeah, all I gotta do now is I just clean everything up. We did put the seat back in temporarily for me to visually see the mirror, I should say. But yeah, everything is good. I could put everything together. I'm going to be painting this with some POR 15. Just do a nice even coat, because I think it's probably the most comparable to powder coating, I believe, because it does like a real hard candy shell. It's the best I can describe it. So anyway, didn't have to use a hammer too much. He did all the welding, the big beads all the way around, left them high. I did the grinding, and then he brought a orbital sander, and so that it did a wide path rather than, sanding down just the bead. Anyway, he knows a lot, so he taught me a lot too, so pretty cool. But yeah, so everything's square, everything's level, everything's plumb, everything's good, set in center, ready for your movement. Over. Railroad talk. It's dumb. But yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is I can put the whole car back together, clean it, put the whole car back together, put all the body panels, everything back on, and then shove it all to the side. I have to take the new A-arms to get powder coated. The cage, once he's done with it, it'll be my next days off. Once he's done with it, Then I'll take it to powder coat, take the arms to powder coat, probably a week, 2 weeks out for those. And meanwhile, I can push the whole car over there. Got more parts coming, got the brake line I still got to do. I don't know if I'll make a list of stuff to do, but brake line, plastics, because it's going to be, I might as well do the brake line while I can get in here because it's right back in there. So rather than putting all this stuff back together and then doing the brake line. But anyway. Alright guys, I'm done. I'm burnt out. Been out here since like 8:30. Plus went to the store, Home Depot, Target, Walmart. And yeah, I'm pooped. So I'm going to go take a shower and I'm going to relax. So we'll see you guys on the next video. You guys tell me what you guys think. I think you did a very good job. So that just means the cage. He's got a couple of my welds he wants to fix. And go from there. Alright, I'll throw a couple pictures. Maybe the pictures will be at the front, at the beginning of the cage. I took some pictures of it while he was welding the roof tabs on. So I'll throw those in the beginning of the video. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. Do what you guys do. Later.